What's happening, y'all? Listen, I got a very, very important video for y'all today. Sad part is, no matter how much information people get on this topic, they still gonna think and believe what they want, but we finna link some shit together. Listen, if you on YouTube, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, and please just hit the like button, man. It'll take it 1 second. Hit the like button. They show the video to more people when you do that. Also, look below. You see our merchandise store. Everything y'all buy for our merchandise store, all proceeds goes back into the channel. Thanks for everybody that have been buying. And if you want to promote your brand, your clothing line, anything on this channel, all you gotta do is go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com or look below. You'll see all the information. And also, Money Motivated Stars. Y'all go check out his page. I told y'all the man got some good ass content. I'm telling y'all, go to his page, check him out, subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna put a link to his channel below here. We can get it cracking. Now, let's get into it. Like I said, this whole C thing that's going around, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the name. But have you ever looked at that word spelt backwards? And not only spelt backwards, have you ever looked at the definition of it? Check this out. Look at it for yourself. Look what it says. Is an evil spirit capable of possessing other creatures. You the creature. Look what it says. And it's believed to be the suffering soul of the dead, also believed to possess poorly evolved creatures. And like I said, it don't matter how much information people get on certain topics, they just be stuck in their ways. You got a lot of people that they still ain't gonna believe it. Like, it just don't click. That's why some people, you gotta leave them behind. Those who want to be asleep, let their ass stay asleep. And I say that with all due respect. But listen though, this is why I try to tell people, oh, I'm tripping. Before we go any further, let me give you another definition for that same word spelled backwards. Check this out. Now you see this too? How could the word spelled backwards have anything to do with that V word? Y'all see the V word in here. Just read it for yourself. I'll give y'all a second. You see it? Now, if you haven't, if you need a little minute, pause it and do your own research. But you see it right here. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, some of this stuff should start making sense to you. Now, before I go any further, this is just one thing that I'm breaking down that you may not be aware of. Imagine all the other stuff you've been participating in your whole life that you have no idea of, that you haven't sat and thought about and haven't broken it down. Now, I tell y'all all the time, to pronounce a word and read it, one thing. But to read it, pronounce it, and understand it so you can stand over it, overstand, is another. You got to know the prefix and the suffix to a word. Like the word rewind. I always get tongue twisted. But anything with the R-E in front of the word as a prefix, that means to do over, to redo, rewind, repaste. It just means to do over. So now you understand that. In this case, you got D-I-V-O-C, which is the C word spelled backwards. Y'all know what the C word I'm talking about. And if you don't, spell D-I-V-O-C backwards, and you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you see the letters D-I as a prefix, what that means? That means D-I basically as a prefix means to be apart, to separate, right? To come between. So anytime you see DI, that means to separate or to break up. Let me give you some words that mean this. That's why I say I love this shit, because it's just mind-boggling how some small things we don't pay attention to and how all this is gonna tie in at the end. Divorce. What that means? That means to separate. That means I don't want you no more. That means go on about your business, I go about mine. We going our different ways. Okay? Divide got the word DI in it, don't it? Don't it? What that mean? Divide and conquer. Now, like I be trying to tell y'all, if you paid attention to those two definitions that I gave y'all, okay, all this stuff start to tie in. What this shit done been doing since it done came, it done divided us so. I'm gonna tell y'all something before I say this. I'm gonna say this. We was already divided. This shit just put it on 10 times. This just magnified the dividance between us even more. You can't cough around a motherfucker. You can't spit around a motherfucker, which that's, but you can't do none of these natural things no more. Oh, don't sneeze. A bit louder, shoot you. But that's dividance. And that becomes with fear too. You get what I'm saying? Another thing is you got family members. I've known a few people where their mothers made them go get the you know what. What? You can't come around your own family. And I understand what a lot of y'all might say, you know what, duck, woo. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. All y'all gotta do is use your common sense for one. For two, you know, regardless of what, I'm not gonna stop my child or make my child do something they don't want to do. And I'm just the type of person, I'm tapped in. I know what the fuck going on. So the decision that I'm making gonna be based off my research and my resources. So I can make a better decision than a lot of folks. Because a lot of folks just gonna be stuck at whatever the TV tell them. But again, through all that there, it has separating us from families, friends, co-workers, you name it. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, you know, because of it, why you fuck you think they put it out there? When people be like, oh, such and such, you know, such and such died because of such and such. No. And y'all, when I say such and such, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big C. They didn't die from the big C. They died from the motherfuckers who put the big C out there. Let's be real. But at the end of the day, man, I just try to bring clarity to a lot of things that a lot of y'all may not be aware of. Everything the government does, start paying attention to the words. Pay attention to the things that they call it. Agenda 21. Put 2 and 1 together. The number 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could break these things down. And they put it right in your face. That's the crazy part. They put it right in your face and you looking at it all day, every day. Don't know what the hell you looking at. You're miseducated. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, man, like, ain't gonna say a lot of y'all, but a lot of people out there, like, they just don't, they don't want to know the truth. That's another thing. Some people are so conditioned. Some people are so afraid. Some people are so whatever. They don't even want to know the truth. But I try to break little things down so that y'all can start catching on. Like, they not that smart, bro. They just got you where you don't think. You have to be a thinking man or a thinking woman. I say that all the time. Now, if they took that word, put it right up under your face, and you just also got to know what all this is about. And you can really understand. For those who do really know, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it may be a few people that may be a little lost, but if you really know the whole construct of everything, and that what I just broke down, it all ties into each other. So look at the words, look at the phrases, look at the colors, look at the shapes, like, and you can break it down. And I just want to throw that out there to y'all so that, you know, y'all will understand how they take shit and put it in front of your face. So that C word backwards, I gave y'all the definition of it. Y'all see all the bullshit, how it all ties into each other. And it has a lot to do with your biological structure, or for us, like when you do go get the you know what it does to your gene, your cells, and you know what it does to your antibodies and stuff like that. And if you notice, when it first hit, people that had it and was fine, they wanted you to come in and draw blood so they can get your antibodies. See, that first time they threw it out there, that was a test room. I told you, we all test lab brats to these motherfuckers. I could do countless videos of stuff showing y'all where certain parts in certain cities and certain neighborhoods where they run shit through the pipes. You know what I'm saying? Where they put shit in the air. Certain foods they put in certain areas. It's a reason why good food is expensive and cheap food that'll kill you is cheap. You got to be aware of this stuff, man. Like $1 for 6 nuggets. Like crazy stuff like that. And my thing is this, bro. Just use your common sense. People be so afraid of the truth. I'm the type of person like this. If you don't want to hear the truth, close your ears. Like at the end of the day, I can't let someone who don't want to know the truth stop me from putting it out there and saying what I gotta say. So like, you don't want to hear the truth, bro. You're entitled to do whatever you want to do. But like I be telling y'all, just because you don't know ain't gonna save your ass. Or just because someone didn't tell you, that ain't gonna save your ass. And just because you did everything they said do, that ain't gonna save your ass. You got to think for yourself in this economy, in this matrix. If you listen to everything they tell you, then you're participating on everything they want you to do. So you're moving. You're a good guy. You what they call a good guy. You's a good guy. But if don't nothing click, if don't nothing tell you like, hey man, something ain't right, something wrong. They saying go do this, go do that, and people still leaving this motherfucker. Like, why would I? So each to each his own. Because a lot of people like to get finicky on that shit. Some people, when it did it, Now they're ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed. You just didn't know. But don't continue to just be like, because you went and did it, you want other people to do it because you went and did it. See, they know all this shit. Like I be telling y'all. Psychologically, people, they know way more about you than you know about you. They know how to get you to do things without you, like you participating in shit without even knowing you participating in shit. This is how you control millions of people. You first have to dumb them down. You first have to uneducate them. Like, I could put you in a situation and you go to school and you think that you're educated. Like, you just think, no, you educated within that circumference of that environment, the matrix. Oh, I'm a lawyer. So you think you the smartest motherfucker on earth. No disrespect to no lawyers, but I'm just giving y'all to think. Just because you smart in this made up ass world or within this made up ass box, you don't know shit about farming. You don't know nothing about astrology. You know nothing about the natural way we supposed to live. That's knowledge. But when you create a world, a fake world where, you know, you got to learn this, learn that, you're educated within that world. But like I always tell y'all, if you took a mechanic and put his ass in the Amazon where we supposed to be living in the bush, he's no good. I'd rather have a person that know how to survive, know how to cook, know how to throw something in the air and see which way it blow the wind and know we need to move that way. Know how to look up and say, well, it's 12 o'clock. Because once it's 12 o'clock, that means the sun is at its highest. You get what I'm saying? That's why they say go to lunch on go to lunch around 12 o'clock. It's just, oh my God. I love this shit though. Because once you open your eyes, bro, not these eyes, this eye. Once you open this eye, it's a wrap. Shit that start opening up. You can start seeing it every day. Shit start coming across TV. Shit start being in movies. Shit start being on boxes of cornflakes and this and that. That's how you break the Matrix down. If you look at the movie The Matrix, when Neo, which Neo means the one, the word Neo means the one. So anytime you see Neo in front of some shit, that means that's the one. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon or whatever. But anyway, once he was able to see it, understand it, and break it down, he had no fear. He couldn't fuck with him. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to do. You have to break this shit down. You have to know what you're up against. Stop getting caught up in TV all the time. Stop getting caught up in all this entertainment shit. Start reading, bro. Read. Learn what words mean. Learn what shapes mean, colors mean. You could break the whole Bible down if you knew the dictionary of symbolisms. I read that book when I was in high school, bro. I got that bitch out the library in high school. I ain't never brought that bitch back. I knew what an apple was. The representation of an apple. They're not talking about a real apple. The tree of knowledge. Why wouldn't God want you to eat from you can eat out of every tree in the garden, but that tree of knowledge, you can't fuck with it. That don't make sense. Why wouldn't God want you to eat from the tree of knowledge? How can you represent God in ignorance? Oh my God. That's why God gave you common sense. Yeah, you might not be a fucking scientist or you may not be the best mechanic or this, but you got common sense to say, that don't make no sense. Run that shit on somebody else. But anywho, I know I'm a little off topic. But we just broke down that one thing, which is the C word spelled backwards. So imagine a lot of the stuff that you don't know about. Start opening your third eye, bro. But with that being said, man, you know I love y'all, man. Drop that video on y'all. And I just hope y'all learn something from this video. But like I say, man, I definitely want y'all to start thinking. Think. Don't just let them tell you everything. Don't just let them put these things in your mind. Dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave y'all with a few words to kind of look up. Go look up the word coup d'etat. And if you don't know how to spell it, just pronounce it on Google. Look up the word coup d'etat. Look up the word double think. Okay? Double think. These are some things that are small, but you're going to implement them in your everyday life. I hate when my mind be. But anyway, You know I'm gonna drop that knowledge on y'all, bro. So, with that being said, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. It's all love. I wish y'all have a blessed weekend. You know what I'm saying? And think positive. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't bad. Everything ain't negative. But you got to unlock this. A lot of people got this chained down. Could be your husband. Could be your wife. Could be your brother, your sister. Could be your daddy, your mother. It could be anybody. They don't know nothing. This shit is chained down. They don't know nothing. You can tell them motherfucker the sky's blue. They gonna say, no, it's pink. But just continue to wake their ass. Wake them. Shake them till you wake them. That's my thing. You gotta shake them till you wake them. But anyway, it's your boy Papa Duck. Let y'all go. And like I said, y'all have a blessed weekend. And for all y'all that been supporting me, you know it's all love, baby. Smash that like button. Everything y'all get off that merch store goes back into this channel. We've been doing pretty good, spreading the message, getting it out there in other countries, as well as here. I'm going to drop the chart to where y'all can see our top 5 cities to where people tuning in at. New York is #1. That blew my mind. Well, I'm from Florida, but New York is one of our #1 states. So kudos to New York. And I'm going to give y'all a list of everybody else, but all this comes from y'all. So we collectively, all together, we as one. We ain't separating over here. We won't do that. Because we already see what separating, dividing, it does to us. We as one. And like I say, man, it's all love. I'm going to get with y'all on the next video. And like I always tell y'all, peace.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the